So you say that her knowledge seems to run about a millimeter deep, and that is evident from the debates. I don't know if you saw this. I'm sorry, from the interviews. I don't know if you saw this, but CBS is apparently going to release a tape soon that has her answering a question about the Supreme Court, and they ask her to basically name one other case other than Roe versus Wade, and she is absolutely silent on it. Doesn't know one other case. Have you ever seen someone this unprepared on a national ticket in your whole career?
No. I think the Sarah Palin story is the great story of the current political campaign, even more than the economic fallout, because none of us realized. I mean, we all thought that she was not fully prepared, that she was somewhat unfamiliar with international and national issues. None of us realized that she knows nothing about them. I mean, she simply knows nothing about any of these issues. She has never spent a day of her life thinking about anything from international issues like relations with Russia to how the financial markets work. She knows nothing about it, and you can tell from her answers to Katie Couric that she is just desperately, pulling together whatever sound bites they prepped her with. She has no real understanding of the issues. It is astonishing, and I think that this could end up being the single biggest blow to the McCain candidacy, because it really, you just have to ask yourself, my God, what kind of a conversation did he have with her before he picked her? No, it's appalling. I mean, you cannot listen to that Katie Couric interview without cringing. There is no reasonable-minded person on any side of political issues who could conclude that she is even close to being ready to take national office, and so I think this is the big sleeping scandal of the campaign right now.
Now, L.A. Times has a story about how she has told several sources in the past that she believed that dinosaurs and human beings were on the planet at the same time, approximately 6,000 years ago. But she goes even further and says she saw human footprints within the dinosaur footprints.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this?
I don't know. I will say, I mean, when she was first picked, I had a conversation with several of her rivals in Alaska who warned me at the time that she really did not have a good mastery even of the issues in Alaska. And, but we were all kind of going on the assumption that she must be very bright. She was described as a quick study. But I have to say, she does not seem very bright. I mean, she seems like someone who has really never thought about these issues. And you got to ask yourself, John McCain, a guy who's going to be 72, the oldest inaugurated president for the first time, a guy who's had melanoma, a guy who claimed he was aware that the age issue was going to be an important one and that he would have to pick someone who was a credible replacement for him, that he chooses her while at the same time claiming he puts country first. I mean, you really have to wonder. I mean, I'm saying this as someone who has always admired McCain. I've always thought he has an enormous amount of integrity, but I got to say, this was a craven political decision that I think is going to blow up in his face.
We're talking to Michael Hirsch of Newsweek. He's senior editor and reporter there. Just real quick on that last point. What happens next? I mean, if this keeps going like this is a slow motion.
I don't know.
Train
I mean, where are we? Are we in Thomas Eagleton territory? I mean, one hears around Washington that even some conservatives are suggesting or whispering she should find a way to step down from the ticket. I think a lot of this is going to come into focus on Thursday night when she has her debate with Biden. That's going to be a huge national audience. And, if she performs as badly in that as she has in these interviews, then you're going to, that's why I say this is the biggest issue. I think we may be in the process of witnessing the Republican ticket blowing up. She has to pull out something amazing on Thursday. She's got to go head-to-head with a guy who, granted, though he talks too much, knows the issues thoroughly. And we will see. It's going to be an interesting night.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it, that's for sure. There's no question about that. One part of the Kirk interview, they're literally walking and talking at the same time, and Sarah Palin runs into the brick wall of the Rick Davis questions and doesn't know how to answer them because Kirk keeps saying he's still involved. He's still making money off his lobbying firm. She doesn't know how to answer. She's getting distracted by the walking, so she stops walking to talk. She literally couldn't walk and talk at the same time.
Yeah, no, it's just astonishing. I mean, she has to pull out something amazing on Thursday night. All eyes on the debate Thursday night. You'll see the real Sarah Palin. Will she somehow do vastly better than she did with Katie and with Charlie Gibson? Stay tuned.
There you have it. We'll leave it at that. Michael Hurst, senior editor and reporter for Newsweek. We appreciate it as always.